UAW fans to Orlando, Florida, future home of BODYBASH 2K19, but tonight, home to UAW ILLZONE. Hello fans, I'm your host, Cled Quasar, and with me always is
the Roadhog.
And tonight, Roadhog, we finish round one for all the boys. The Universal Heavyweight title, as well as the Universal Tag Brackets. So next episode of Killzone, we'll be able to get into round two, Roadhog, and I don't know about you, but it's getting real now, my friend.
I'm looking forward to that, brother. All right, Zeke's gonna learn his neck ain't the reddest in town, because Axeman won't have any need to waste a lot of time smoking him like a cheap cigar.
And the Heartbreakers, Dingo and Hammer, will finally eliminate the B team, I guess, for the Ravagers, Roadhog. Animal and Sweeto will be meeting them in the ring for round one of the tag brackets. And I'll tell you what, Roadhog, I think the Ravagers are going to go down.
And next we got Coco versus Angel. Wow, I can't wait to see what happens.
From there, our personal Indian warrior, Cherokee, will be taking on the creepiest of our Lady Titans, Perceptor.
My man, Downtown Max, leads his newest tag team, the Dark Militia, into round two with a decisive victory over the newest buddy tag team, the Shadow and Paladin.
And ladies and gentlemen, our main event tonight will be the absolute final match in round one for the Universal Heavyweight Championship belt. It's going to be the Crusher from Russia taking on the Radioactive Warrior. So tonight, Roadhog, I am expecting the action to be over the top, and I can't wait to get involved in it.
It's going to be something unbelievable, brother.
So with no further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's go down to ringside.
Let's rock and roll.
All right, Roadhog, we're going to be wrapping up round one today, and this match is one of those matches. It's the Axeman versus Zeke. We finally got to meet Zeke last week when Toyon did, and I did Titans together. Zeke was on that show, so we got to see him go to work. We got to see what he had to offer, and I'm expecting this to be a very good match. These two here, I think, are going to have quite the battle because, you know, the personality of Axeman and what I think I'm getting off Zeke, Roadhog, very, very similar attitudes, just different sides of the spectrum.
Correct.
And there he is, ladies and gentlemen, the Axeman. One of the original veterans of the UAW back in the day. He was one of our original 6 to 10 that we had, Roadhog. And we were very happy that he came back and joined us again. But sometimes I wonder, okay, are we sure we wanted that, you know? Because it's the Axeman here, you know?
This should prove to be an interesting match, Quasar.
And his opponent.
All right, now we're just waiting on Zeke.
Weighing in at 270.
There's my boy, Zeke. Yeehaw!
All right, so Zeke on his way back out to the ring from last week, and I'll tell you what, he kicked I believe it was Lardo he took on. He kicked his tail. So we'll see if he can do the same to Axeman here. All right, so Zeke is in the ring and he is ready to go. And I'm going to throw a wager out there, Roadhog, that Axeman is likely ready to go as well.
Always.
We're just waiting on the bell to begin the match.
There we go.
So Zeke, a very big fellow, Roadhog. I think it's safe to say he's definitely one of our
I got more of
heavyweight.
that. I'm going to skin you alive.
He's definitely one of our heavyweight titans in the UAW, and I'm looking forward to seeing what he's got to offer. And
wow,
great move by the Axeman. The Axeman came here with blood on his mind, Roadhog. But then again, just like all the other competitors, he is fighting for the Universal Heavyweight Championship to wrap around his waist. Look at that move, Roadhog. That's just brutality right there, man. I couldn't tell if he was choking him or if he had the claw there.
Looked like some kind of pinch.
And Zeke with a back breaker. And Axeman rolling out of the way. So definitely going to have to get you and Koyon in the same room sometime, Roadhog. I think that you really like him, his worldview. The way he sees things is beautiful, man. And honestly, it's a breath of fresh air in the world we live in today. And as it turns out, Koyon Boyon is a Roadhog fan, Roadhog.
Good news.
He definitely wants to meet you. He wants to work with you. He's a very optimistic, excitable guy. But I think you'll enjoy him, Roadhog.
We'll see.
So Zeke and Axeman going back and forth. Both of them want that championship to wrap around their waist, and both of them have a long journey ahead of them to get there, Roadhog. But one of these two men is going to be moving forward. Both of them can't. So it's going to be either Axeman moving into round 2 or Zeke, and we'll find out in mere moments, I'm sure, which one it'll be. Ref is down. Our referee Dean there, he has a bad habit of always getting knocked down in that corner. I don't know. I've seen him get knocked down 3 or 4 times, and it's always been from that corner, Roadhog. I believe if I was referee Dean, I would have to stay out of that corner.
All right.
Axeman missing with a boot to the face, and Zeke picking him up. Yep, dropping him on his back. And Axeman looks like he's in a little pain right now, Roadhog, but who wouldn't be after that, right?
Right.
Axeman coming right back, though, trying a drop kick. Zeke kind of pushes it off to the side and delivers. Just punching each other right now, Roadhog.
I'm not sure if he can go toe-to-toe with him.
I don't think Axeman... Honestly, it's hard to say, Roadhog, because it's hard to say where Axeman comes down. You know, he doesn't do a lot of high-flying stuff, and he has been able to pull off some really cool stuff. It makes me think under that plaid long-sleeve shirt he's wearing, there's some muscles on that man that we just never get to see.
Right.
I'm not going to go up to him and ask him to flex for me or take off his shirt because I don't want to get punched in the face, but I've known Axeman for a long time, and that is definitely not something I want to do. Uh-oh, Axeman distracted. He looks like he's yelling at a fan. That's Axeman for you, though. Axeman, you need to stay focused on the match, my friend. Stuff like that happens if you aren't. And Zeke, perhaps feeling some momentum, appealing to the crowd, and now it looks like he's just waiting for Axeman to stand up so he can try to finish him off, Roadhog. Beautiful power slam by Zeke. Let's see what happens here. 1, 2, and
kick out.
Axeman out of there at 2. Zeke's kind of new, so he wouldn't necessarily know this, but he's going to have to put more on Axeman than just one solid move. Axeman, definitely one of the toughest men I know. He's one of the few people I know that it doesn't really matter. Oh! Axeman with his patented bulldog. That might be it, Roadhog. That might be it. Yep.
Yes!
So Axeman will proceed into round 2, Roadhog, and we're going to take a look at the highlights so we can see what happened in this match. Honestly, these two put on a very good show. You know, there was that moment when Axeman allowed himself to kind of get into it with the crowd. Remember, Zeke was not able to capitalize on that moment, though, so it didn't really cost Axeman too bad. But Axeman does have that problem. He loses his focus all the time and just starts yelling at people in the audience, Roadhog. I don't know if you talked to him, but he's trying to win a championship. He needs to stay focused. All right, so Axeman moving forward into round 2, and Zeke going back to the farm, Roadhog. And we here at the UAW are going to be going into the first break. Here in mere moments. There it is. Axeman finally puts Zeke away. 3. And there he is. So Axeman, our winner, moving on to round 2.
There's the man.
And we'll be back in just a moment, folks. Please stand by for the Universal Association of Wrestling.
tell you folks, in my 20 years of calling this sport, in one form or another, I have never in my life, well, this guy is the real deal. You can see it here tonight. He is ready for this fight. He has, where is this coming from? Ryan Hart is taking everything that he did out the
folks, welcome back to UAW ILLZONE, and we're going to move forward with the next match. Oh, God.
Oh, yeah!
You know what the wonderful thing about doing Titans last week with Troy on? Besides the fact that I was with my friend Troy on, I did not hear that damn song one time the entire episode.
I love it.
Not one time, Roadhog. I am so sick of these people, the Ravagers. Everywhere I look, I see a Ravager. It's like, oh my God, there's Ravagers everywhere. They're under my bed. They're under my kitchen table.
Well, run for the hills, Grandma.
They're hiding in my closet, Roadhog. I was taking a shower the other day and caught Thrasher peeking through the window. No, none of that happened, Roadhog. But I am sick of seeing the road. I'm sick of seeing these guys. They're trash to me, Roadhog. Absolute trash.
They are awesome.
All right, so the Ravagers, that's Animal and, of course, Screedo, who is sporting a brand new look, Roadhog.
I love it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, now making their way to the ring, former UAW Universal Tag Team Champions, looking to regain their title glory days. That's Dingo and Hammer, the Heartbreakers.
At 82 pounds, here is Dingo and Hammer.
Dingo was out for several years. They had a 2 out of 3 fall match back in the day with the Devastators. And at the time, the Devastators, I guess, were in a pretty dark place, Roadhog. They hurt that man bad. And for a long time, it didn't look like Dingo was going to ever come back. But he did finally make it back. And
what a shame.
We are thrilled to have him. There they are, ladies and gentlemen, former UAW Tag Team Champions, Dingo and Hammer. That's Dingo with the the dark hair, and Hammer with the blonde. And Hammer's the powerhouse of the team. Dingo, he's your speedster, Roadhog. So you're going to see that balance in this team as well. You're probably going to see Dingo doing a lot of bouncing around, and Hammer doing a lot of, hammering. Okay, so referee Dean calls for the bell, and Dingo and Animal in the middle of the ring.
Look at the size difference there.
Animal, a huge guy. He's kind of new to the Ravagers, but I can see why they accepted him into their ranks, though, Roadhog. Look at that guy. Dingo attempting to do a back elbow, but Animal having none of it and takes him down to the mat, Roadhog. Now dragging him to the center of the ring. Is he going to go for? Nope, but he did go for a drop elbow. I'll tell you what, that's an elbow I don't want dropping on me, Roadhog. Dingo in a lot of trouble right now, though. Definitely in the wrong part of town. Look at that from the Ravagers. That was a great move. Now Screedo in the ring, and Dingo pulling his leg out from under him, and now, yes, whipping that head forward. Dingo needs to get out of that ring, Roadhog. All right, there he goes. Looks like he's going to tag, and in will come Hammer, the fresh man, the powerhouse, and he is going right to work on Screedo, but Screedo, I say it all the time, Roadhog, not having it. Screedo now all over Hammer, whipping him into his corner. Hammer coming back with a headbutt, though. So, Roadhog, we've got an update on the condition of Handyman. His wrist was definitely broken. He's in a cast. So, yeah, I've got a special magic marker. I don't think he's going to let Captain Slaughter and Bloody Bone sign his cast, but yeah, if you want to sign it, man, I can make that happen. I'm not really sure where that leaves the best friends forever in the tag brackets, though, because I just really don't know how long it's going to take him to heal, and I really doubt. I mean, Charles Wordsworth was very happy to work with Mr. UAW Bob last time we saw them because of that nonsense that was done in the back where they took Andy Man and put him on the butt and thought they could really corner Mr. UAW Bob, and Charles Wordsworth had a little surprise for Captain Slaughter, though, in the form of Radioactive Warrior, but I just don't see that Radioactive Warrior is not the other member of Best Friends Forever, Roadhog. It's going to have to ultimately be Andy Man and Bob, or they're just going to have to fall out of it. That's all there is to it. It would not be fair to the other teams if we kept the Radioactive Warrior as a count and it kept counting for Best Friends Forever. It was a special circumstance, and it made perfect sense at the time. It wouldn't make sense now, though.
It remains to be seen, Quasar.
And Radioactive Warrior tied up in the Universal Heavyweight Championship brackets anyway, so it isn't like he's got a lot of time on his hands. So Dingo knocking Animal to the floor outside and now going after him, picking him up off the ground, Roadhog. Taking him over to the wall now. Wonder what he's going to do over there. It looks like Animal's not going to allow him to do it because he's coming back with some elbows to the gut.
I believe he's getting schooled.
Well, he was, but now Animal on the ground. Not even looking up at the ceiling. He's face down, Roadhog. So, I guess the Ravagers are finally franchising a little bit. I don't know if you've noticed, but they finally got a little patch now, Roadhog. And I've got to see it up close. The top rocker says Ravagers. But the bottom one, and this is so fitting for these jackasses, says lie, cheat, and steal. And then right in the middle is a skull and crossbones with a giant anarchy-style red R emblazed across that. So they came up with a great deal.
I love it.
Heartbreakers going for their finisher now. And down goes Animal. Let's see if that finishes him off.
No.
I don't think so. Streeto was pretty much in there right out of the gate. It looked like Streeto saw that pin coming from a mile away. Him and Hammer going at it over there, talking some smack to each other, it looked like, and Hammer ended up getting smacked. Missing with a stomp. Animal now being whipped into the Heartbreaker side of town, and he is once again face down.
Here we go.
Hammer up in the air and flipped over, and now Animal pulling him into the center. No, pulling him over into his corner and tagging in Streeto. What are they going to do here, Roadhog?
Smart move.
Streeto now delivering some stomps, working on Hammer's arm, I guess trying to at least 50% cut his power there, Roadhog.
Whoops.
So, Roadhog, you watched Titans. We had a new tag team show up. I'd never seen them before, but it was messing with me the whole time because everything they did, it just felt so familiar to me. It was, they called themselves Thunder and Lightning Storms. I mean, when you watched it, did you get that impression that there was something familiar about them?
I know exactly who the hell they are, Quasar. If anybody knows who they are with a lick of sense, it was Tim and Dave.
There is
the Smoth Operator.
There is no way that was the Smoth Operator. Had it been, listen, had it been Timothy and David Storms, the Smoth Operators, that match would have gone very differently, Roadhog.
You're completely wrong, brother.
Heartbreakers once again putting the Ravagers in their finisher. Animal in there, though, with a save.
There we go. Whoops. Anybody with a lick of sense could have known who they were.
Well, I'm going to assess it from that standpoint, Roadhog, but I've got to be honest, I think this is going to be one of those times when we're just going to have to agree to disagree, because I absolutely don't believe that was Timothy and David Storms. I know that I'm looking forward to their next match, but I don't think that was them.
Couldn't you tell by their signature flatulence?
I know what you're talking about, Roadhog. Those boys can do no wrong in the ring as far as I'm concerned.
Oh, give me a break.
Streeto tagging in Animal, and in comes the big man.
Tear him up. Here we go. Look at
What
this.
in the world is he doing? Oh, come on, Animal. Now, you don't have time for all that nonsense. Dingo taking advantage of the fact that Animal felt the need to make some noise with the crowd there, Roadhog. We were talking earlier about Axeman losing focus, but the same thing just happened to Ravager Animal there. Ravager Animal luckily big enough and strong enough and tough enough that it didn't really cost him too much because he's on top of Dingo as we speak. I can't believe the Ravagers have taken 2 of the Heartbreakers' finishers and got up both times. That's impressive, Roadhog. I've seen the Heartbreakers put down many an opponent with that very move over the years. Animal, I'm not sure what happened there. It looked like he attempted a spear and hit it, but then he was the one that went down, Roadhog, so I'm really not sure what happened there. Hammer now measuring Ravager Animal, trying to put the fork in him. Flipping that leg over. I can't imagine Animal's all that flexible, the fella, as big as he is, so that one was probably a very painful move for him there, Roadhog. Uh-oh. Now tagging in Hammer, and in he comes. They're going to go for it a 3rd time, Roadhog, and this is Animal's 2nd time being hit with it. Hammer going for the cover. Let's see if Screedo comes in and brings this to a halt.
Here we go.
Yep. They are going to have to put one of the Ravagers down in order to finish this match because they will not hesitate to come in and stop a count, Roadhog. Look at the power of Hammer there, lifting Animal up by his leg. Now a shoulder block. Now a shoulder block by Animal, and that straightened Hammer's attitude out there, it looked like. Animal doing the right thing and tagging out. He's been taking a little bit of a beating and made the wise move to bring Screedo in. Beautiful move by Screedo. He is getting ready for something here, Roadhog.
Here we go.
Boom! What a kick! Now Hammer being drugged to the center of the ring, and Screedo going for the 3 count. 1, 2, nope.
Oh, man.
Hammer out of there, but Dingo now coming in, and Animal putting him down. Chaos could erupt at this point, Roadhog.
I'm surprised he got up from that.
I am too, actually. That looked like a devastating super kick to the face.
Uh-oh.
Here we go. Another count, this time Screedo being covered by Hammer. 2. And he got him.
No.
The Heartbreakers have won the match and will proceed to round 2, Roadhog. Now taking a look at the action, we can see. I'll tell you, there was no way to predict this. These 2 teams really were going at each other. The Ravagers trying to have a bunch of
Dingo, Hammer, the Heartbreakers.
They absolutely do operate that way, Roadhog, if you've not been paying attention. The funny thing is, it doesn't ever really seem to make a difference for them, though. The Ravagers, I'll tell you what, in the brackets they have not performed, Roadhog. They've got 1 shot now left. It's Thrasher and Greaser for the Universal Tag Bracket Championship belts and see what they can do, but the Ravagers are washed out at this point other than that, Roadhog. All right, folks. We'll be back in a few moments. Please stand by and get ready for another commercial you have seen 1,000 times if you watch this broadcast. We'll be right back. Destiny. She's a hard bitch to tame. My destiny is to kill Satan and take over as ruler of hell. There is only one way to do this.
I'm standing at the scene of what can only be described as total carnage. Around 8 o'clock last night, this family was brutally attacked.
Do you go by Will or William?
Who is this?
I am the Viper.
You can't save the world, Will.
No, this is my job, Gloria. I have to end this.
Stop blaming yourself, Will.
I can't.
You will not be able to stop me.
We need to get forensics in there on that room. A lot of terrible things happen back there.
You will not see me until a time of my choosing.
Time is one luxury we don't have here.
I will throw Satan to the walls and take his kingdom from him.
We've had nearly 10 deaths and 2 missing persons in the last 40 hours.
You will know in that moment.
We can handle this, Will.
The feds disagree.
That your time is up.
See, in hell, no one can hear you when you scream.
And I will claim my throne.
It is time to fulfill my destiny. Come with me into hell.
Hey, Punk, what was that shot you gave me in the
Wow, Roadhog, what was that all about in the back?
I don't know, brother.
Apparently, Axeman did something that Zeke did something that kind of pissed Axeman off in their match a moment ago, and Axeman felt the need to challenge him on it.
Yes, he did.
He got a fistful of punch for his troubles there, though,
Making her
Roadhog.
way to the ring.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the next match is one of our Lady Titan bracket matches, and that is Coco making her way to the ring. And Roadhog, that girl is full of herself.
Look at her go.
Look at herself, Roadhog. She hasn't taken her eyes off that mirror yet.
What a hot babe.
She's certainly an attractive woman, but I don't know if she's, that attractive, for God's sakes.
I like my oatmeal lumpy, Quasar.
I like my oatmeal lumpy too, Roadhog. All right. Okay, now Roadhog making her way to the ring now is a competitor I'm a little more familiar with. I don't know a lot about Coco, but I know a lot about this beautiful young woman here. That is sexy Miss Angel. Girlfriend of Dancing Andy Ackley. I don't know how he scored a beautiful thing like that, Roadhog.
I don't see what you're seeing, brother.
Open your eyes, man. What is wrong with you? Look at that. There is not a centimeter of that isn't just absolutely drop dead gorgeous.
Just not seeing it, brother.
Watch this move right here she's got. Angel, former performer in Las Vegas. All right, so sexy Miss Angel in the ring, and she's gonna take on sexy Miss Coco. So these two competitors ready for each other. Referee Dean calling for the bell. Let's hope he stays out of that corner this time, Roadhog, and doesn't get knocked down by these little girls here, huh? Because I'll tell you what, these are not just little girls. These are Lady Titans, folks, and look at them go. These ladies, all of our Lady Titans, absolutely vicious, and I respect that, Roadhog.
Right.
They're getting in there and they're doing what they feel they need to do to advance their careers. Very athletic young women, very beautiful young women, and talented. I'll tell you what, Roadhog, highly impressed with our Lady Titan division.
So am I.
Angel executing a beautiful jawbreaker on Coco, but Coco answering back with a lariat.
Yeah. Look at that move.
Trying to stretch that leg. I don't think that's going to bother Angel too much, though, Roadhog. That is a seriously limber lady there. So that was probably a wasted time there. Now, Angel going for a quick pin, but there's no way. She's going to have to put a little bit more effort into it than that, Roadhog. Coco now thrown out of the ring by Angel. Let's see if Angel goes out after her. Yes, she is. There she goes, Roadhog. Picking Coco off the ground and getting ready for something. No, Coco turning it around right quick, Roadhog. And now Coco taking control of Angel. Right into the wall. Look at that.
You know that's gotta hurt.
I know it has to. There, she just threw her head into the mat floor as well. But now Angel trying to fight her way back with some punches, misses with one, and now her and Coco going back into the ring for the count. Hits 10. So now they're just swapping blows, it looks like, but Angel taking Coco down and turning her over for a half Boston Crab there, Roadhog. She was in the ropes. There was nothing. Yeah, there was no way. All Coco had to do was just reach up, and Angel had to release the hold. Referee Dean keeping a close eye on this, but I'm a little worried he's kind of close to that corner, Roadhog.
There we go.
Angel trying to get her head out of that scissor lock that Coco had on her and did successfully do that. Knocks Coco to the ground and doing her own face chin lock now, cross face chin lock. Placing that knee in the lower back and just cinching back on that neck. Frankenstein slam, and now Angel is going to work on Coco. But Coco now coming back, a seriously hard right shot.
Yeah.
Angel looks like that dazed her pretty good there, Roadhog.
Wow, look at that.
Coco with her own version of the super kick there.
Here we go.
1, 2, and that's
and 3.
All right, so Sexy Miss Angel has been eliminated from the Lady Titan Championship bracket, and Miss Coco will be proceeding into round 2, Roadhog. Great match. These two put on a great show, highly athletic. Came down to the better athlete in this case. So had a little weight on her. Miss Angel to the side on her. She took advantage of every single bit of that. Okay, folks. So that's our next. So now we know Coco is going to be moving on, and so we're going to be back in just a moment with our next match, folks. Please stand by for a word from the Viper Trilogy or TABC belts. We'll be right back. Alright folks, welcome back, and this next match is going to be for the Universal Lady Titan Championship. And on our way to the ring now, I'd say Roadhog easily the weirdest, creepiest lady among our Lady Titans. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Perceptor. We saw her in a match on Titans last week. And now we're going to see her competing for the Lady Titan Championship, Roadhog. And I was telling Koyon, I think you would like this girl. I know you've not seen her yet, but she'll emerge here in a moment from that
Wow,
smoke.
Look at her.
Pretty creepy if you ask me. Just something like that. All you see is motion, dark motion through that dark smoke. And there she is, ladies and gentlemen. Our resident Cenobite in the UAW, that is Perceptor. Makes me wonder where Pinhead is, Roadhog.
All right, here is Perceptor.
Boy, the use of that child's lullaby just in this. Well, she managed to turn that into something creepy as it could be, didn't she, Roadhog?
You could say that.
Perceptor looks like she's stalking right now, Roadhog. Look at that. I've been saying it for a while, Roadhog. I think it's just a matter of time till this lady here hooks up with Bloody Bone and Captain Slaughter, and that gives me pause, Roadhog.
I would have to agree with you, Quasar. just a matter of time. Look at that.
Fans reacting to her, though. I saw the rows upon rows of fans then raising their hand with her there, Roadhog, so they're at least playing along.
Yes.
Boy, UAW fans are the best, aren't they, Roadhog?
Absolutely.
We are so lucky to be working for this company. I actually feel very sorry for the folks that have to work for Vince. We worked for Charles, and I'll tell you what, Mr. Wordsworth, he's a good guy. I hate he's retiring, Roadhog. That kills me.
Yeah, me too.
But I do like the choice the committee made for our new UAW president, and folks, I swear we're going to tell you who that is very soon. All right, ladies and gentlemen, now approaching the ring is going to be Little Cherokee.
What is this?
And her opponent from Point Pleasant, West Virginia.
Look at that girl. She
Cherokee.
seems excited to be here, Roadhog. Cherokee just strikes me as a happy little girl, man. I mean, look at her. She's all smiles. Seems to really like her fans. I'm going to tell you something to watch out for her, though, Roadhog. I've seen her in some of our house shows over at the Titan Arena. This girl here, she can do some kicking. And I have absolutely no doubt we're going to see a bunch of foot kicking in this match against Perceptor, because that's just how Cherokee rolls, Roadhog.
Gotcha.
So just waiting for referee Dean to call the bell, Roadhog. There it is, and now Perceptor. I think that what we're seeing here in the ring right now, Roadhog, our tallest Lady Titan versus our shortest.
And the creepiest.
Cherokee getting whipped over by Perceptor. Easy there, Roadhog. It's a family show. All right. Now Perceptor and Cherokee on the mat, and Cherokee's got her in a scissor lock.
And she gets her.
Perceptor coming out of that. We saw Perceptor in a match on Titans this past week. It's the first time she was on television. We've seen her in action plenty of times, just not televised. And I can tell you, this woman here, I was talking to Coy on about this, Roadhog. I don't think it's but a matter of time till Perceptor hooks up with Bloody Bone and Captain Slaughter, because she really does seem like she's cut from that same cloth to me.
I can see that totally.
Cherokee going right to work on Perceptor in that corner. Perceptor rolling out of the ring to catch her breath. And now coming right back in. And Cherokee on the ground.
And missing.
Punch to the stomach. Cherokee now getting yanked around like a rag doll in there, Roadhog. Cherokee, I think, is about 5'2". Perceptor, far above 6 foot, Roadhog. I think she's close to 6'3", 6'5". I mean,
probably about 6'5", 6'6".
She's as tall as some of our gentlemen Titans, Roadhog. We got someone like Killer Kaiso. He averages about 6'3", 6'4", something like that. She's right up there with those guys. So I just don't know where she's coming from. Like, what's this shtick that she's doing, Roadhog? Crawling out to the ring like that with smoke all around. I just don't.
It's all a part of her magic.
It's kind of like she's auditioning to hang out with Bloody Bone and Captain Slaughter in a way. And I guess, I don't know. I don't want to be anywhere near those two, but I also understand that my worldview doesn't necessarily match everyone else's on the planet. So, you know, hey, more power to Perceptor. She wants to hang out with those two freaks. Now Coco measuring Perceptor, though. Perceptor needs to forget about Eternal Darkness for a minute and focus on Cherokee, Roadhog.
Look at this.
Beautiful move by Perceptor, and Cherokee's in a lot of trouble here, Roadhog, now. That might have been a deal breaker right there, Roadhog.
You should have went for the pin there.
And a power slam by Perceptor, and she is going for the cover. Got her foot on the ropes there, Roadhog. Look at that. Luckily, Cherokee's strong enough to get out of there, though. She is a spunky little girl, that Cherokee. I think I wouldn't want to be in the ring with her. I know that. Cherokee whipped into the corner very hard there, though, but whipping Perceptor over by the knee there, and now picking Perceptor back up. These two going back and forth, Roadhog.
Right.
Cherokee unleashing that series of kicks onto Perceptor. Again, I think that's one of her signatures, obviously, Roadhog.
And an arm drag.
Yeah, now Cherokee's got Perceptor down in a hammer lock of sorts. Trying to get the submission. I don't think so, though, Roadhog. Perceptor just doesn't strike me as a submission kind of girl.
I think she likes the pain.
I think you might be right about that. I actually believe that about Bloody Bone and Captain Slaughter. I do think they feel pain. I think they like it. Whereas a competitor like Handyman just simply doesn't feel pain. Could you imagine that, Roadhog? Like if you slam your finger in a door, you wouldn't even feel it, and that's Handyman's world. Right now, he's got a broke arm thanks to Eternal Darkness. And he's wearing a cast, but he doesn't feel the pain from the broken bone. And
there we go.
That's a world I can... Look at that. Feet back on the rope again, Roadhog. I like to think that Perceptor's got enough gumption on her own to not have to do stuff like that, Roadhog, but clearly I would be wrong to assume such a thing. Perhaps I have overestimated Perceptor.
I think you have.
Now Cherokee getting ready to bring her back into the ring the hard way, Roadhog, and there she is, and now Cherokee picking her back up. What's she going to do here, Roadhog? Lariat to Perceptor, and another! And Cherokee with a drop kick of sorts, and now picking Perceptor back up. Another kick to the leg. This girl likes to throw kicks, I believe, Roadhog.
She does.
There's her signature series of kicks again. Uh-oh. She's got some muscles in her legs, though, so that's probably why.
Nope.
Perceptor out of there at a 2.5 count, and Cherokee looks like she's starting to get a little frustrated now. What's she going to have to do to put this woman away? She's wondering. I'm betting, Roadhog. I would have no answer for her to that question.
And another arm grab takedown. Uh-oh.
Perceptor getting to the ropes, and the referee Dean forcing Cherokee to release the hold. Right now, Cherokee's just probing the defenses of Perceptor, seeing if she can find an opening to take her down, Roadhog, but so far Perceptor has been able to answer back to everything Cherokee's been able to put on her. And now Perceptor with a big boot to Cherokee, and she is now looking up the ceiling.
Look at the power.
Look at the power of Perceptor there, Roadhog. That's the sort of move I expect from the Radioactive Warrior.
Right.
Not a Lady Titan. Perceptor again going for that power slam, it looks like, Roadhog. Yes, boom. There it is.
1, 2,
and we've got a 3 count. And Perceptor now, folks, will proceed into round 2 for the Lady Titan Championship brackets. Now looking at the highlights of the match, these two had a pretty good match. They went back and forth. No one was really dominant, but at the end of the day, Cherokee could not figure out how to get around the defenses and finish Perceptor off Roadhog once and for all. And it was just a matter of time to wear her down. And Perceptor is literally quite capable of doing that job. Okay, folks, so Perceptor. Right, Roadhog, there's nothing there. This woman is soulless, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so we'll be back in a few moments after this word from our commercial sponsor, folks. Please stand by.
Pure energy. Pure energy.
Destiny. She's a hard bitch to tame. My destiny is to kill Satan and take over as ruler of hell. There is only one way to do this.
I'm standing at the scene of what can only be described as total carnage. Around 8 o'clock last night, this family was brutally attacked.
Do you go by Will or William?
Who is this?
I am the Viper.
You can't save the world, Will.
No, this is my job, Gloria. I have to end this.
Stop blaming yourself, Will.
I can't.
You will not be able to stop me.
We need to get forensics in there on that room. A lot of terrible things happen back there.
You will not see me until a time of my choosing.
Time is one luxury we don't have here.
I will throw Satan to the walls and take his kingdom from him.
We've had nearly 10 deaths and 2 missing persons in the last 40 hours.
You will know in that moment.
We can handle this, Will.
The feds disagree.
That your time is up.
See, in hell, no one can hear you when you scream.
And I will claim my throne. It is time to fulfill my destiny. Come with me into hell.
All right, folks, welcome back. So we've seen a lot of good action tonight. Just finished with the match with the Scepter and Cherokee, and now we're back from the break. And we had a few announcements to make, Roadhog. UAW President Charles Wordsworth has finally locked in on a date that he has announced he will officially be walking away from the UAW in the capacity of being the president of the Universal Association of Wrestling, and it will be at the conclusion of Body Bash right here in Orlando, the July 4th weekend, Roadhog.
That should be real interesting to see, brother.
And the good news is we are actually about to get clearance from Charles to announce to you who the committee has selected to be his replacement, possibly as soon as the next episode of Killzone, Roadhog, and I can't wait to tell everybody what you and I have known for weeks.
Sounds good, brother.
So with no further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's continue with the show and go back to ring. A tag team brackets match versus this new Dark Militia under Downtown Max and the new tag team formed by legendary Shadow and Paladin called Hope. So we'll see what they've got going, Roadhog.
All right.
But I will tell you this, I saw this new Dark Militia. It's the same guys, same team, but just what's new about it is Downtown Max. And I'll tell you something, Roadhog, I was highly impressed so far with just how he's been able to improve the presentation. And there they are, Roadhog, Dark Warrior and Dark Assassin, the Dark Militia, and their new manager, Downtown Max.
Looks like a tag team to be reckoned with.
They absolutely are. They put a beating on that mysterious new tag team I was telling you about, Thunder and Lightning Storms. I was amazed because I remember watching Thunder and Lightning going, man, these guys have got it. They've got the goods. And yet the Dark Militia came out on top. So it's like, wow, you can't argue with results here.
Of course they would.
Downtown Max ordering Dark Militia and Dark Assassin to battle, Roadhog. And I'll tell you what, it's a good thing that he just gave that order because I got a feeling they've got a battle ahead of them, taking on Shadow and Paladin. Shadow, for his part, 4-time Universal Heavyweight Champion here in the UAW, Roadhog, so he definitely has a past that pours it on, my friend. All right, so we're just waiting for the entrance of Hope. This is the right tag team, right? I don't recognize that music, Roadhog.
Nor do I.
I was expecting to hear some Aerosmith or Jimmy from Mountain South Park, but I'm not hearing that. What is this all about?
Beats me.
Oh, wow. Well, that is Paladin and Shadow, and look at them, Roadhog. It would appear to me that not only has the Dark Shadow gone through an upgrade, but so has Paladin and Shadow for this new tag team, Hope. And I'll tell you what, Roadhog, if you're a tag team calling yourself Hope, I can't imagine a better intro than the light you just saw, my friend. Shadow and Paladin now making their way to the ring, and they look ready for the Dark Militia, Roadhog.
488 pounds. Here
Listen to this audience going crazy for these two, Roadhog.
I don't hear it.
Well, you need to open your ears as well as your eyes then, Roadhog, because this place is coming unglued right now.
What is that?
I have no idea. You'd have to ask Paladin. So Shadow and Paladin now in the ring, and they are ready for the Dark Militia, Roadhog.
This is a buddy team.
I don't know what your justification for saying something offensive like that is, Roadhog. I was highly impressed with their entrance. I've been impressed with these two competitors for a long time anyway. I mean, look, how can you look at someone like Shadow and go, "Oh, you just don't have what it takes, dude"? The man is 4-time former Universal Heavyweight Champion, Roadhog. That means he didn't win the belt once; he won it 4 times.
Okay.
Sadly, it means he lost it 4 times in a row.
Right.
So now Shadow and Dark Warrior going at it on the outside. I think the only way you can tell the difference between Dark Warrior and Dark Assassin at this point, Roadhog, Dark Assassin does wear an elbow pad on his right arm, so that's really the distinguisher there, but he could pull that off and they could do some hot swapping in the future. You know, if someone's in trouble, just slip into the ring and another guy slip out and you've got someone fresh. I could.
If they did that, I don't know.
I could see Downtown Max employing that as a tactic, Roadhog. I don't agree with it, but I can see the logic behind it. And Downtown Max spends a lot of time. He's got a playbook, Roadhog. He literally has a playbook like you would see a football coach have. And it's just tactical and strategic moves to do in the ring, depending on what's going on. He keeps it under that blue bathrobe.
Look at this!
An assisted crossbody executed by the Dark Militia. Dark Assassin in there now stomping on Shadow. Now Shadow with a jawbreaker of his own, though.
Shadow's got some power. He don't know what he's doing right now.
Tagging Paladin now stepping into the ring. We'll see what Paladin can do here against the Dark Militia.
Nothing.
Well, in fairness to Paladin, he did just step in the ring, Roadhog.
Look at it.
For some reason, Dark Assassin walked away and tagged. I don't know why he didn't drag Paladin over his corner. That could be a mistake there, Roadhog. We'll see if Hope can capitalize on that mistake, though. So far, not so much. Paladin rolling out of the way of a stomp from the Dark Warrior, but Dark Warrior now going to work. He's pulling a Cherokee on Paladin, I believe, Roadhog. Okay, so now Paladin in the wrong part of town finally. So the Dark, I'm pretty sure I heard Max yell at him, bring him over here, and that's why. You know, the Dark Militia, Downtown Max has his work cut out to get him up to speed, but I think he can do it, honestly. I mean, Downtown Max, he's always been a phenomenal manager. I think he's a downright crummy wrestler, but I do think he's a very good manager, Roadhog. If there's anyone here that can bring the Dark Militia up to the level they need to be,
it would be Downtown
Max. It
Max.
would be Downtown Max, absolutely. I mean, I will give credit where it's due, Roadhog, and it is due there. That's all there is to it. Now, Shadow going up top. Well, no, going up to the second rope. And dropping a fist into the face of Dark Warrior. Dark Assassin reaching in, trying to get his partner to come over there and tag him. Dark Warrior making his way over to his corner. Dark Assassin kind of distracted there, but they are making the tag. In comes the Dark Warrior. Or excuse me, Dark Assassin, I'm sorry. Because Dark Assassin had the elbow pad, right? Is that what I said earlier?
Yeah.
Really hard to tell people apart when they dress exactly the same. I noticed Thunder and Lightning Storms, they pretty much kind of did the same thing, Roadhog. There was no way really to tell them apart, so maybe that's part of their shtick too. Maybe, sneak in if someone needs to hot swap or something at some point. I did notice they had different knee pad colors on than each other, but, that's just a trick to inhibit or something. Now Paladin going right to work on the Dark Assassin's arm, trying to take it out of action. And now picking Dark Assassin up and picking him back up and then putting him back down again, Roadhog. Now pulling Dark Assassin over to his side of the ring and Paladin going for a pin. 1, 2, and
That's what I thought.
Dark Assassin out of there at a 2 count. Now Paladin going to work on his back and just waiting for him to stand up. Now it looks like Roadhog. Kick to the gut and
Wow.
a massive DDT there by Paladin, and he's going for the pin.
And here
1,
comes
2.
the save.
Dark Warrior in there to break up the cover. Now he's paying a price for it, though. Looks like he got punched in the throat there by Paladin, Roadhog, but he's doing a jawbreaker to Paladin, exiting the ring. Referee Dean forcing him out of there, but that, I'll tell you what, Roadhog, that gave Dark Assassin time to kind of breathe for a minute, although right now he has not been able to get back up, but it did give him a moment because Paladin was all over him like honey or flies on honey.
Whatever.
Dark Assassin now just waiting, stalking Paladin, has him up, and down he goes. Don't look like that took something out of Paladin there, Roadhog.
Right.
Now dragging Paladin back over to the side of his ring. Downtown Max, he's definitely being sure that the Dark Militia stay on top of that aspect.
Oh.
Now, Paladin out at 2 and 0.75 on the count. And he is now being picked back up by the Dark Assassin and whipped into the corner. No, comes back with a back elbow though, Roadhog, and a lariat of his own. Now dragging the Dark Assassin over to the middle of the ring. Let's see what he's going to do here, Roadhog, because I don't think he's quite decided yet. Tags in the Shadow.
Nothing, that's what.
Shadow suffering a kick to the head there at the hands of Dark Assassin, who then whips him into his corner. Okay, now Shadow in the Tree of Woe. We'll see what Dark Assassin does here. Looks like, yeah, just put a boot in that chest. Downtown Max looks quite proud of what he's seeing, doesn't he, Roadhog?
Yep.
Shadow being dropped on that top rope. Both these teams want to proceed into round 2, but they've got each other standing in their way right now, Roadhog, so we'll see what they can do. Now tagging in Dark Warrior. Dark Warrior stepping in and casing the Shadow. Shadow coming back with some elbows now. Now taking him for a walk on the leash, Roadhog. Driving them knuckles into the temples of the Dark Warrior now. Shadow, a highly skilled martial artist. I got to imagine him doing that is way different than you and I doing it, Roadhog, because he just understands the technique behind it.
Yep.
Now Dark Warrior back on the leash and walked over into Hope's side of town, but going back and forth. Shadow falling back on some of his martial arts skills, and now dropping Dark Warrior to the mat and going for the cover.
Too soon.
Dark Warrior immediately out of that cover, but a little bit slow to stand up here, Roadhog.
Wasting time there, brother.
Dark Warrior catching the kick by Shadow and turning it into a half Boston Crab there.
Submit.
Shadow pushing him off of him though, and he's free again. Now Dark Warrior with a hip toss, and Shadow's once again on the ground. We'll see if Warrior can capitalize now. Now Shadow whipped back into Dark Militia territory, but not having it, Roadhog. Coming right back out of there and attacking Dark Warrior, and now Shadow has turned this around yet again, Roadhog.
Interesting move. What's this? What happened there?
I have no idea.
Boom!
So, apparently, ladies and gentlemen, further editing is going to be required for this episode of Killzone, it would seem. I must have been high. All right, back to the match. Okay, so now Dark Warrior going right to work on the Shadow. Shadow now, beautiful move by Shadow. Dark Warrior once again kick him in the top of the head, though.
And Downtown Matt checks it on.
I'll tell you what, I think Downtown Max is starting to panic a little bit. He's starting to pace out there, Roadhog. See him He's not liking what he's seeing. The Dark Militia falling apart here on us, Roadhog.
He's fine.
Now Shadow, once again, falling back on his martial arts training there, Roadhog, and tagging in Paladin. I don't think Paladin has a lot of martial arts skills, but, you know, Paladin, he brings his own moveset to the table, and he wouldn't be where he is right now.
No way.
If it was bad.
And there comes the save.
Now Paladin probing the Dark Warrior, but Dark Warrior with his own toss across over his body there, and now waiting for Paladin to stand back up. Picks him up, and there he goes.
Boom.
We saw that move after the match executed on Thunder and Lightning Storms. The Dark Militia gave them a beatdown after they won, so, I mean, obviously they have been practicing that move.
All right.
Now Paladin down 1, 2, and
no.
That was real close there, Roadhog. I think Hope is going to have to reach deep at this point and put these guys away, or they're going to run out of time, because the Dark Militia, they are now on top of Hope, and Paladin's throat is being pushed into that middle rope. Dark Assassin conferring with Downtown Max over there. Downtown Max probably already thinking 5 moves ahead of Hope.
He ain't looking good, is
No,
he?
he does not. Paladin looks like he may be done, Roadhog. I hate to say it, but he does. He looks like he might be done. Well, okay then. I mean, I think from what I'm seeing here, Roadhog, we can safely predict the Dark Militia will move on into round 2, because I just Hope seems like they're running out of gas to me. We've got a chair in the ring, folks. Referee grabbing it and throwing it out. Nobody saw it. Nobody used it, and that would have been the end of the match right there. I didn't see it, but probably if I had to guess, Downtown Max threw it in there based on the location.
He wasn't anywhere near.
Well, then you tell me how a chair ended up in the ring, because these 4 men have been wrestling. What, the ref bring it in? Did Dean bring it in, Roadhog? Did Dean leave the ring while these 2 were wrestling and dig out a chair from underneath the ring and then throw it in? Is that what happened? Is that what happened, Roadhog?
I don't know.
Well, then why are you saying that's what happened?
I know what didn't happen.
Downtown Max put the chair in the ring, Roadhog.
No, he didn't.
Now Paladin continuing to go to work on Dark Warrior. I thought that Hope was finished, but here they are coming back, Roadhog. Paladin just holding his face in the ground with his knee there, and now tagging out to Shadow. Shadow whipped into Dark Militia territory.
He failed to capitalize on that.
He sure did, Roadhog. Now Dark Warrior has Shadow up, and once again we see that move from the other day on Titans executed on Shadow. This is probably it right here, Roadhog. 1, 2, and 3.
Almost.
No,
wow.
he did kick out. That's what happens when you've been the Universal Heavyweight Champion 4 times, Roadhog. You know how to reach deep, clearly. Shadow waiting till the last minute to roll out of the way of the stomp, but he couldn't get out of the way of these punches. But now punching back and a drop kick, but it looked like
had no effect.
Dark Warrior just kind of shoved it off to the side there, Roadhog, and he missed. Now throwing Shadow to outside the ring. We saw the Dark Militia use this tactic with Thunder and Lightning Storms. They took it out to the outside of the ring, and they waited literally till the 9 and 7.5 count of the ref to slip back in. And they left, I believe it was Lightning Storms out there by the wall, and they won by countout. So that might be one of those plays from Downtown Max's book. But as you can see, Shadow getting around it as we speak, Roadhog. Boom!
Uh-oh.
1, 2, and that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Shadow and Paladin. Hope will be moving into round 2 for the Universal Tag Brackets, and Downtown Max is beside himself, Roadhog. Commenting on
Ladies and gentlemen, the winners of the contest and
Downtown Max, you have an unrealistic view if you
Paladin,
come in and get the Dark
Shadow,
Militia to close and expecting to start winning. He's got some work to do for Dark Militia. They're a great tag team. They've been around for a while, but they just seem to hit. that's what he's up to. That is what Downtown Max is working for.
I think this is a total fluke.
Well, I am definitely looking forward to not only seeing what Downtown Max can do with the Dark Mission in the future, but I'll tell you what, Roadhog, I can't wait to see what Kingston can do.
I gotta tell you folks, in my 20 years of calling this sport, in one form or another, I have never in my life, well, this guy is the real deal. You can see it in his eyes. He is ready for this fight. He has, where is this coming from? Why is Mark taking everything that is being said out of the
Okay, folks, welcome back. My name is Clad Quasar, and I am with the Roadhog, and this is UAW Killzone. We just finished the semi-main event, and now we are going to do the main event of this episode, and that is the Crusher from Russia, making his way to the ring, Roadhog.
Right, yeah, there we go.
Now, it is my understanding that for weeks now, Downtown Max has been in negotiations with the Crusher from Russia. It is my understanding, Roadhog, that is a done deal. They just haven't signed the paperwork yet for Downtown Max to take his contract over. That's why he's not down at the ring right now. Downtown Max is in the building, of course. We just saw him. But right now, he legally has no right to be out there. So UAW President Charles Wordsworth told him, look, dude, just hang tight, handle your business. He'll be out there plenty of times, and you'll be with him. And Downtown Max reluctantly agreed, but here we are. So this, ladies and gentlemen, is the final match in round one for the Universal Heavyweight Championship match. And Roadhog, I have been looking forward to this. And can you guess why, my friend? Because,
oh my goodness,
here comes the radioactive warrior. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the most incredibly awesome competitor I have ever seen in all my years in this sport.
Center of the earth.
Well, you might be true there, brother. I don't know. Well, all you gotta do is watch this man work, and you are gonna know in a heartbeat, Roadhog, I am indeed on to something there. I have zero doubt you are looking at the future Universal Heavyweight Champion in the ring right there, Roadhog. It's just a matter of getting through the match. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so the fans are ready for this match, and I am too. I've been looking forward to this. Any chance I get to see the radioactive warrior in action. Referee Dean calling for the bell, and the two meet in the center of the ring, and radioactive warrior pushing him back into the corner. Referee Dean trying to get in the way, and radioactive warrior. A little bit of a love tap there for the Crusher from Russia, but he answers back by pick and roll up and dropping him down, so evidently Crusher from Russia doesn't appreciate little goodbye kisses like that, Roadhog.
Nope.
Both men stepping out of the ring now. I really wish our competitors would stay in the squared circle. It's dangerous enough in their form, Roadhog, but when they come out to the ring, outside the ring like this, you see careers ended that way, Roadhog. I don't like seeing people put themselves at risk like this. There's no reason to do that. You've got a perfectly good ring right there. As we speak, Referee Dean is counting the two of them out, so it's like, why would you get out of the ring, Roadhog?
Who knows?
Remind me, I'm going to ask, I don't know, the next UAW Titan I just happen to run across in the back, I'm going to say, hey, man, why don't you explain this to me? And hopefully it's not the Axeman. I don't want to get punched. I wonder how that came out earlier with Axeman and Zeke. got into it in the back, Roadhog, because we kind of cut away from that, but it looked like Zeke laid a very hard punch right in his face, and I don't know what happened after that. We didn't get to see it.
No, we didn't.
Crusher from Russia on top of things right now. Radioactive Warrior on the ground. Shot of the crowd there, and now the Crusher from Russia is going to work on Radioactive Warrior's face, repeatedly punching him.
Give it to him, brother.
All right, there we see it again. Another Titan getting distracted in a moment when they should be focused. This is the Radioactive Warrior, Roadhog. You do not want to miss out on any opportunities you might create for yourself fighting him, because that's what happens to you, Roadhog. Now, Radioactive Warrior, though, making the same mistake.
Yes, he is.
Crusher from Russia now. Radioactive Warrior climbing to the top. What's he going to do here, Roadhog? I am not used to seeing Radioactive Warrior go up on the top rope, Roadhog, so. Crusher from Russia looks out of it, though, so whatever Radioactive Warrior has planned, it may or may not happen. Yeah, okay, he finally gave up on it. Going out now after Crusher from Russia, and they're now on the outside going at it. Crusher from Russia driving the face of Radioactive Warrior into the apron. Picking him back up and kicking him in the gut there, Roadhog. Radioactive Warrior back now in the ring, thrown in by Crusher from Russia, who is now stalking him. Much like Cherokee earlier, probing Perceptor for weaknesses.
Box of ears.
That is what Crusher from Russia is doing now, probing the Radioactive Warrior for any potential weaknesses. Hey, I wish him all the luck in the world. I'm not sure this man has any weaknesses, Roadhog. Look at the power of Crusher from Russia. That is a 325-pound man he just did that to, Roadhog.
Right.
Crusher from Russia about 289, so Radioactive Warrior has some weight on him. And Radioactive Warrior dropping Crusher from Russia into his patented side suplex, Roadhog. Now going for the pin. 1, 2, and 3. Whoa. Well, no surprise there. Once Radioactive Warrior whipped out that side suplex, Roadhog, it had to be over. I have seen one opponent after another opponent as done by the Radioactive Warrior. There it is, folks. Lethal side suplex finished off the Crusher from Russia. The Radioactive Warrior will be moving into round 2, ladies and gentlemen. And Crusher from Russia is going to have to go to boot camp with Downtown Max. Radioactive Warrior celebrating with his fans. Roadhog. Fans love Radioactive Warrior. I'll tell you what. Well, Roadhog, Radioactive Warrior moving on into round 2 over Crusher from Russia.
Wow.
I'll tell you what, Crusher from Russia, I'm sure that he's going to, as we speak right now, regrets that there has been a delay with Downtown Max taking over his contract, because it is my understanding Downtown Max is going to be Crusher from Russia's manager, but they just couldn't get it done in time for tonight's show. But Downtown Max easily, I think he proved it with the Dark Militia so far. He really takes underdeveloped talent that has kind of been struggling and turns it into winners, and I've been very impressed with Downtown Max's ability over the years to consistently produce that kind of result.
I can't wait to see what he's going to do with this tag team now.
Well, folks, we appreciate you joining us tonight for UAW Killzone here, coming live from Orlando, Florida, and we will see you next week for a brand new episode of UAW Killzone. You should be looking for another episode of UAW Titans between this episode and the next episode of Killzone, so we'll have that out shortly. It'll be myself and Koyon Boyon hosting that again. They're trying to get Koyon up to speed with taking it over, so they're having me kind of help him out with that, Roadhog, because he's always done color. So being the play-by-play, that's all new to him. So he's still kind of falling into those shoes, Roadhog.
Should be fun.
I'm hoping, though, that next week, and I have heard rumors of this, Roadhog, that we might get a visit from Koyon and broadcast for the next episode of Killzone. So I can't wait till you meet him. I think you're going to love him. I know he's a fan of you, Roadhog. So,
all right.
All right, folks. Well, thank you for joining us tonight, and we will see you next week. And remember, we're not really here.